Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm attorney Kyle Kaufman at hkklawoffices.com. We're family law attorneys in Wisconsin. We love making videos for you. And in this video today, what I want to get into are the billing methods commonly used by family law attorneys. Now, before I dive into that topic, if you like what we're doing here, please leave some comments for us, like our page, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so I want to bring some value here. There's two common methods used by family law attorneys. The first is hourly fees, and the other is flat fees. Okay, and I'm going to break down the pros and cons of each. I brought some notes with me today, so I'm going to refer to those. So going back to this, the hourly fee process sounds just like what it is. You will be paid, you will pay the attorney as the attorney works on the matter. Now, why would you want to do that? It has its cons, of course, but the pros of it are that it's transparent. You will receive a statement from the attorney to show exactly how your money is being spent on your file. And it will depend on what you agreed the attorney can be paid for. Typically, the attorney will have a fee contract ahead of time that outlines the attorney's services, which can include communications with you, with outside people, other lawyers, courtroom appearances, of course, research, drafting documents, all sorts of things. And that will be outlined in that fee contract. And the attorney accounts for that, and you see that on a statement when you get that. So you know where it's going. And then it also offers adjustments if the scope of the work changes. So sometimes you get into a legal matter, and it might, on a family matter, it might start with one thing and it turns into something else that comes up along the way. And now, because you have this hourly billing method, you and the attorney can get clear on that you wish to engage the attorney for those services and pay the attorney for that. Okay? So the cons of hourly are that there is some uncertainty there too, right? You don't know what the final amount will be, which commonly people will ask, well, how much will this cost me in general? And you never really can be totally certain when you're doing hourly billing because you just aren't aware of all the situations and circumstances that could change throughout. So the final bill, in a case, sometimes it ends up being lower than what you thought. It could be higher than what you thought, and you have to be prepared for that uncertainty and agree to that method. Okay, so now let's talk about flat fees. Flat fees is where you have a limited scope of work. It's defined. You know exactly what you're going to do. You know exactly what you're going to pay for that. And that's very nice in terms of certainty, right? How much is this going to cost me? It's going to cost you X amount of dollars, and you know that, and you can budget for that and pay for that. The downside, well, first let me talk about the upside. So the upside is it requires everyone to work more efficiently to get to the finish line, so to speak, right? And do the work as efficiently as possible to finish the case and get it done in an efficient manner. People are motivated to work like that and to get it done. The downside of the flat fee process is that if the scope of the work needs to be expanded for whatever reason, you now need to it just doesn't cover for that. The scope of work has already been defined. It's very clear what the attorney is doing, and only that, and you've paid only for that service. So you have to go back if you want add-ons or additional work, or the case takes a turn that you did not expect. It would change that dynamic there. So that could lead to some potential disputes about charges, about the work, what should be done or should not be done, and could create some conflict between the attorney and client as to expectations. So which billing method is better for you? Well, it really depends on your matter, and it's fact specific. First off, you have to meet with the attorney, understand what the attorney offers, flat fee or hourly fee, and come in with your matter and define the scope of the work, and then determine which one is the right fit. What you have to really consider, these are the bullet points I want to give you, where cases, it's hard to define. Are there children involved? Is it a new matter, meaning the attorney's starting a lawsuit, or are you asking the attorney to get into an already existing lawsuit? You have to consider if the other party is represented by an attorney or not, and how that would impact things. You have to consider the other court officials involved, the judges or court commissioners or a guardian ad litem who might be involved in your case, and what that means and how those people may have an impact. And a lot of this goes to the attorney's experience and what they know about these different situations. Of course, the facts of your case, which are unique for everyone, right? You might have a very unique fact pattern or something very similar to other cases. And then, of course, the law in your situation, right? And you say in family law, well, what could that be? Well, we have principles on child support or spousal support, on property division, if you have gifted or inherited property, and how to deal with that. So the attorney needs to understand the full scope of the situation and consider your legal matter, and you have to understand that and understand what it's going to cost you to reach the outcome that you want. Here at HKK Law Offices, we want a better future for you. We do things together as a team, and we want your trust. And we do an hourly billing fee method. We think that creates the best options for our clients, okay? And we do that because we want to work with them very closely, defining the scope as much as we can, but as the case develops, working with them and having the trust going both ways between the attorney and the client on how to handle that, us being properly paid for our services, and of course, us delivering excellent service to the clients. So it's up to you though, and talk to your attorney and make sure you discuss your options. I do hope you found this video to be valuable and that you'll leave some comments for us, like our page, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Thank you.